You completed the boardroom series. Can you tell everyone what you got from it?
Yeah, look, I've been fortunate, I guess, to come from lots of big corporates, like Big Four, Deloitte, etc. So you are spoiled there in terms of education and the softer side, softer skills, if you like. But when you go on your own, you're in your own business, you do tend to forget about those things. So I think doing the boardroom series, what it does, it brings it all back home, and it makes you realise that the smaller things and those, they don't seem as important until you actually run in your own business, and then suddenly you realise that it's important to start focusing on those issues. And the boardroom series highlights those things that you need to start thinking about.
I haven't looked back since starting to work with John. In terms of culture, my business is small and I only have a few staff, and culture really hasn't been an issue with my current staff. However, last year I went through a tough time with staff and basically culled and got rid of 4 within a month, just had enough, and was at the point where I just wasn't interested in that anymore, and I knew I needed to grow, and John basically assisted me to start doing that again in the last few months. So I've been hiring staff. The advice that he's been giving me for that is just invaluable. I'm using his disc profiling to make sure I get the right people so that I know how I need to interact with them. And it's just been a fantastic experience for me and my business.
Thanks, Maria. Thank you.
So doing the boardroom series really just opened my eyes to lots of different things that I just wasn't aware of because I spent no time self-educating myself over the years. The biggest change would probably be an attitude change within our business. So there were definitely things that we were already aware of, but we just hadn't been applying them. So within the boardroom series, which goes over 2 months, even during that time we basically have managed to increase margins, increase our sales. So they were the 2, and staffing issues as well, which has totally turned around basically. So it's definitely changed our business and continues to do so.
Thanks, Carl.
There have been a few good practical areas that John's helped me with, and one of them was along the lines of culture in the business. We had an employee who was really negative. She was pretty toxic to the whole office, and I felt that I needed this person because our staff levels were low, but I really had to make a decision about whether to take the punt and remove some of our production in the interests of a healthy office environment, and that was a hard decision, and I guess John helped me work through that decision and exactly how to do it, and having now come out the other side of that where she's gone and everyone's so relieved and so am I, and so it's a positive thing for our business.
Culture was the biggest thing that has changed in our business, but also having a business person to bounce things off that wasn't involved within the business gave a bigger confidence to react in whatever ways were best for the business and not shy away from the hard things. Like the other gentleman, I continually work with an extremely negative person, and the tools that I've been given have been what has changed the culture. Unlike the other gentleman, my person's still there, but every day I'm working with it to change more and more. Obviously the sales are up. This is the absolute best the business has ever run. Things aren't perfect, there's a long way to go, but 3 months in we have reached goals that we'd set as 12-month goals.
I think the main thing that is starting to evolve from the boardroom for me is understanding different personality types that relate right back primarily to that disc profiling and how we interact with our customers based on that profiling.
It's nice to connect with different people, and I love the DISC program, and just understanding different ways to interact with people. I think it's very important, and for the business that I'm in personally, it's been helpful so far.
So John really helped me to focus my attentions and work out what it was that I was really good at, and then really develop expertise and just keep my attention in that one space, and then make that one space my thing. And in doing that, it all just kind of took off. And
I really appreciated the ability to kind of drill in and understand yourself, but not only yourself, have a bit of an insight into your team and how they're working and their strengths and weaknesses, and how you can help them to improve themselves and support them in what they need supporting them. Yeah, on a personal and professional level, it's just been great. I really appreciate the opportunity that you give small business to have access to a coach such as yourself. So thanks a lot, John.
Thank you very much.